The latest Bellwright update just dropped, and I've been diving into all the new features. From fishing to livestock, quality life improvements, and even cats you can adopt. Let's get into it. We've been waiting for this moment. Fishing has finally arrived. The fishing camp is a Tier 1 building you'll want to craft as soon as possible, as we all know some very good recipes can be made early on with fish. You can purchase earthworms, bait, and a fishing rod from the fishing lady by the lake. This will be all you need to get started. The fishing rod can be crafted at the simple workbench, and bait can be crafted at the mixing bucket. You can assign your villagers to fish in 4 different areas: lake, river, ocean, and swamp. There is a different location indicator that will tell you how far away you are from those areas. You won't want to send your villager to the furthest one away, you'll want to assign the closest fishing area. Each of the areas have their own set of fish. This update came with the ability to raise livestock. There'll be an option to build a chicken coop, which is a Tier 1 building, and the livestock barn, which is a Tier 2 building. You can purchase animals from all the various settlements throughout the region, and some of the points of interest in the area may also have animals. Livestock will be used for various things. Chickens will give you eggs, and cows will give you milk. There will be a new tab added to the village management section, so you can further inspect your livestock. You'll be able to monitor their stress, hunger, skills, and more. You can even butcher your livestock for meat at the butcher's table. You can further inspect your livestock and it will show you how much meat, hides, pelts, etc. that you will get if you butcher them. You'll be able to craft animal feed in the mixing bucket. As long as your farm yield is plentiful, you won't have any issues making feed. With eggs and milk being added as new items, some of the recipes require them to craft. A lot of the baked goods will require milk and eggs to craft, therefore making baking slightly more difficult until you have a good livestock up and running. There have also been additional recipes added to the cooking pots, like hard-boiled eggs and omelets. A large cauldron has also been added to the inn that can be used to make cheese. You'll have to pay closer attention to cooking now, as cauldrons require them to be stirred in order to finish cooking. You'll no longer need to throw out all the burnt food that you have made. You can now craft that into fertilizer at the fertilizer pit. The butcher's table is a Tier 1 building you can craft that helps you get the most out of the wild game you hunt. You'll be able to bring animal carcasses back to your settlement and use this table to get more resources from them. You can assign your villagers in the hunting lodge to bring the carcasses back to your village and process them at the butcher's table. If needed, they can still skin them while they're out hunting, but you don't get as many resources. I did notice that I got some fish scales while I was breaking down a fish, so I'm curious what those will be used for in the future. This is probably the best quality of life change in the update, especially for skill leveling. The library is a Tier 2 building that your villagers can utilize to level up their skills. You can prioritize what skills they should level up, both from the library building menu and from that villager's menu. I prefer to use the villager's attribute menu so I can see exactly what skills the villager should be focusing on. As you know, I like to have combat-specific villagers and production-specific villagers. Having the library built is going to make leveling up skills so much easier. You won't need to do this manually at all anymore. Your villagers will do this all on their own throughout the day. I've noticed that they have stayed very consistent with reading as long as you have books available. The barn, food cellar, and warehouse had massive storage increases. I found myself running out of room at times, but I shouldn't have any issues now. The barn increased to 2,000. It was originally at 1,000. The warehouse is at 10,000 now. Originally it was at 5. And the food cellar is at 1,000. And that was originally at 500. There have been approximately 25 new quests added to increase the overall quest line. I'm looking forward to playing through these in the future. When you are looking at recruitable villagers through the town display menu, you can see the stats of the villagers as you scroll over them. This should save some time of having to run around the whole town before you find someone worth inviting to your settlement. Do keep in mind that this will be displayed after you achieve the trust level of friend for that village. The build animation when using the carpenter's hammer has been sped up drastically for you. I very much appreciate this. I used to hate helping out with buildings, but now it can be much more enjoyable. You'll also notice that there are wandering merchants all throughout the map. I've noticed they mostly sell animal feed and some meals. They are found everywhere though. And I've even seen them get attacked by bandits and die. This update is going to make village management much more fun, and add an overall depth to the game. I'm looking forward to exploring what other elements were added. I'll be posting more guides soon, including how this update impacts gear and village setup, so make sure you've subscribed.